Have you ever asked yourself, hey, I wonder what Alan's 5 favorite factory presets are for the THR10ii?
No.
Of course you haven't, but we're going to find out together today, right here on GearGasms. Yeah. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today we're going to take a look at my top 5 favorite factory presets for the THR10ii. That's the little practice amp by Yamaha. I got it for GearGasms Junior. There's an overarching opinion I have about the factory presets in the THR10ii, and I'm going to share those with you. But first, I'd like to beg you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like a Three Musketeers bar. It's the bastard son of a Snickers bar with none of the good parts. Celebrate mediocrity. This amp isn't mine, but I have shot a few videos on it, but I hadn't really had a chance to spend a whole lot of time with these presets. But I have to say, in going through them and spending more time with each one, evaluating them, trying to pick a list of the top 5, I really have to say Yamaha does a better job than any other modeling company going all the way back. Every single product that I've tried, the built-in presets here are probably the most musical and usable out of all of them. They don't throw the whole kitchen sink at every preset. They don't paint it up like a 10-cent hussy. So I'm going to go through this list of presets that come right with it. We're not going to touch anything. No knob of touching. They have not been altered in any way. We'll look a little bit at the anatomy of each one. You'll hear my god-awful noodling, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, first up on the list is 7-string riff. I don't have a 7-string, but I got this here chug stick from a couple videos back. It is still tuned to drop C. So that's as good as it gets. Do you hear that chug? Now the anatomy of this, it's got the modern special amp model, if you can call it that, called up. Looks like it's got a gain just about halfway, master's 3/4. Of course you can see it in a picture. You can see where the gain's at. Just a little bit of gate and just the tiniest reverb. I'm really surprised there's any reverb on a 7-string, but that's kind of the overall anatomy of it, and the cabinet is a 4x12. God bless America, that is some amazing 7-string playing. Next up is twang rhythm. I know you guys didn't expect me to pick a clean. And the anatomy of this one is also fairly simple. It's the crunch, the boutique crunch. Gain about halfway up, you know, a little bit of sauce there in the mids, a little extra. Treble dialed back just a bit. A little bit of tape echo, and that's just about it. A little bit of comp. Really nice telly kind of. You can also play lead. It says twang rhythm, but you can play lead.
Ooh, you suck.
Middle position, just beautiful. It has that beautiful. You can hear the chords. You can hear the chords. How about that? You can hear the chords on a clean tone.
Loser.
But yeah, it's just a nice overall, sort of a nice overall all-around clean rhythm. Hello everybody, it's no yoke. I'm Ola. Okay, this next one up, it's called Limelighter. I can't imagine what it could be, but I will say this, a lot of people do this patch. Of course, you can use it for other things. We don't have to worry about the copyright police on that last thing. Switch to the neck pickup and you got instant Peter Frampton. Of course, it gives you that really singing lead tone. And that's just the thing. If you find a patch that's named after a particular song, you don't just have to use it on that song. Next up, funky rhythm. The anatomy is clean, classic. We got a gain, you know, a little bit at 60%, which is kind of surprising, but it's on the clean. Bass, a little bass heavy. Mids dialed back a little bit. Nothing great. Just a little compressor and nothing else. Just naked.
This is your mom.
That was freaky.
That was on the bridge pickup. Of course, you want to throw it over to the bridge, you can still do some funk there. You just want to play a cowboy chord, doesn't preclude you from that. It's because it's already so clean. You can just get up to that neck. And last but not least, this was a favorite of mine the first time I went through the presets, mainly then based on the name, but I've since come to love it for its tonal characteristics. It's our old friend and wet solo. Oh, it just sounds so good. Every pickup position. That was the bridge. Here's the neck single coil. This would be the bridge single coil. Double. Great for those legato fun. And it doesn't have just so much echo on it that you can't still like cop some rhythm on it. Steve Miller was right. Everything is better when wet. Not just the leads, the rhythms too, brother. So there you have it, 5 great tones from the Yamaha THR10ii. What did we learn today? We learned that 5 really great preset tones plus 5 really dumb fingers don't cancel each other out. All you get is really poorly played music through 5 great tones. We also learned that Yamaha ain't showing off when it comes to its presets, its factory presets. So many of them make them so garish, so gaudy. I think they do that to make them really exaggerated and really jump out in like a crowded music store, like a Guitar Center or something. I'm not really sure, but I gotta give mad props to Yamaha for keeping it subtle, giving 35 guitar tones right out of the box that cover a lot of styles that you can use for a lot of things. And finally, the Yamaha THR10ii probably maybe was my least favorite of the 3 practice amps that I've had my hands on recently. But the more time I spend with it, the more time I find that I really like it. And it's kind of a shame that it's being overlooked right now. You should maybe check it out if you're looking at either the Spark or the Katana. It's right up there with all 3 of those. As always, I thank you for the time that you spend with the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Tell some of your ratty-ass ghetto Section 8 trailer park friends who live right down the street about the GearGasm. They're going to fit right in here. They'll probably fit in one of these t-shirts. I think they go up to 3X. They help keep the channel afloat. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell anyone from Molly Hatchet about it because they are all dead. No exceptions. Even the second lead singer, and not a plane crash among them. What the fuck? But play more guitar, watch less YouTube, and keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.